All right, y'all. What up, man? What up? What up? What up? I am back. I'm back again. Okay, I didn't have y'all waiting a whole long time this time, right? About 16 minutes before we start the show. Not too bad, but we got Avery in the chat. Yep, Gamer for Life is in the house as well. Van Trez, what's up, y'all? What up? Gamer said the man back up in here for some Deathloop gameplay. I like that. It's funny, Deathloop. Hold on one second. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Vandra said type of the shit was good. Avery said I live for the game streams. Okay, yeah. I bet a lot of y'all do. Y'all like some of y'all like, one of the two, if not both. Sometimes people prefer the game streams over the music streams and vice versa. But then every now and then there's a little bit of crossover. Some people like to come to both. But I appreciate that, man. Shout out to the new member of the channel, Gamer for Life. Big shout out to him. Big shout out. And he gifted a membership to another viewer, Captain Clark earlier today. That was amazing. So yeah, shout out to the new members, man. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get the show started. Here we go. Once again with the infamous Black Myth Wukong on 23/10, 2025. We are live. Let's get back into the game, y'all. Come on. Hold on one sec, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm back, man. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. We got a boss fight coming up here. All right. Avery said I'm doing press-ons right now. Are you doing the nails? That's what's up. All right, y'all. Wish me luck, though. Wish me luck, okay? Because last time I was streaming this, yesterday, I didn't try to fight him like too many times, but every single time we got whooped. All right, y'all see him right there. Big back ass bear. See him right there, man. Anyway, let's go. Let's go for it. Spam up the, well, not yet. Just wish me luck for now. Oh, shit. Come on. Man, he always starting to fight with this mess. This dude can cheat. Yeah, I feel charged up today, though, man. Yesterday when I was playing this, I was a little bit tired, I ain't gonna lie. Especially by the time I got to this fight. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Big back ass, bitch. Come on. Damn, okay. Alright, enough. Oh my god, dude, that's That's whack as hell. Gotta set him on fire. Come on. Set him on fire, man. Get him, get him, get him. There we go. There we go. Son of a bitch. Was making me dizzy a little bit. Yep, okay. Alright. Timing is everything in this game, man. Straight up. Look at that. Damn, no way I knocked him out of that. I didn't know that was possible. Come on, come on. Keep it up, keep it up. Shit. Wow, bro. Wow, come on, man. Well, my hands are sweating on this. Come on, man, we got it, we got it. It's gonna beat him. I promise you we're gonna beat him. I promise you. Fuck, fuck, come on. Could have had him with that one attack, man. Come on, come on, come on. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. We did it. And on the first go of the stream, man. I thought I was gonna have to fight him like 3, 4, 5 times or something. Spam up the W's. That's what I was gonna say before the fight, man, but now we can do it, alright? So spam up the W's in the chat, y'all. Spam up the W's in the chat.
Fortune is no longer on your side. No one will come to your aid. All I need is to take it elsewhere and rebuild everything anew. Great, the sage. Oh, pardon me, young sage. Mercy, young sage, have mercy. I was just a pawn of the Celestial Court.
Is he trying to beg and plead with me? Look at this dude.
Who dared to challenge the mighty wrecker of the Celestial Palace?
His words ring true, no matter how daring he was. He had not the nerve to harm the great sage. There must be someone else pulling all the strings.
Exactly, and this thing is eerie. I have no idea how to make use of its power. Except to enshrine it up there, tricking lesser Yaoguais into offerings. If you pardon me, I'll go back to Guanyin to atone for my actions and be put back on the encaging band. You will never see me out there anymore.
Oh, ignore his nonsense. Go now, little monkey. Go and retrieve the great sage's relic.
What a weird looking bird, huh? Alright, and with that, that concludes chapter 1, man. I'm gonna check the chat after this cutscene.
白卷青，千般缘，色与空，弹指间。轮回路，有万次劫，求不得，闭上眼，一生功名忙如烟，浮沉落花断不绝。涅槃究竟寻常事，有情处不远。口中念，心中言，现世报，却方便。修行路，无名尽，幡动时，莫等闲。一生功名情如烟，最苦人我在少年。最是萤火情失眠，看真知，看见。
Master, it still puzzles me. A monk's lust for gold should be quelled. Why does Elder Jinchi still cling to that one Kasaya?
Bereft of that Kasaya, How shall they show the world their ties are cut and their lust is quelled?
Across streams, over hills, and through the black wind your blood has spilled. Wolves howl, snakes wind, flames lick, and the smoke blinds. Stumble on the lesser, lame, crash before their betters, shame. With such clumsiness, what destiny do you claim? As the small fish catches its prey, the bigger lurks behind. Who is the bigger fish? I can't see it. As for the prey and the small fish, they are swimming everywhere.
Man, that was a fat cutscene, wasn't it? Felt like it was like a 10-minute long cutscene. Anyway, let's see. Avery said, bro, I was doing an essay. I do them on live so I don't get distracted. Okay, that's interesting. He said, my great Nana calls me and I don't answer because it was a random number. And she sends a voice message being like, wake up, Mija, it's Nana. So I go downstairs to check on her, bro. This woman proceeded to explain to me, fell down to the floor and crawled back onto her bed, mind you. My great-grandma's 86 or something. That's amazing she's still here. That's a blessing. I hope she lives, another 10, 20, 25 years, something like that, As long as quality of life is good, right? But yeah, no, that's a blessing. You said, or something. You don't even know how old she is. He was like, she's just old, man. She old. You said, and I'm just in shock because low-key, how did I not hear that? And then she questioned my love life. Most random interaction ever. Well, I'll say, when you're dealing with people that are older, don't be surprised by stuff that they say and the stuff that they do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things change when you get to that stage in life. I don't know about that personally, but I know about it, from my experience in dealing with people around that age. So, yeah, makes sense to me. But shout out to your Nana. Many blessings to her. Okay, so now that we've done this, as the plan was put into action last stream, we have a new game plus, underway basically. But for whatever reason, it wouldn't allow me to do the first chapter. I'm guessing maybe because I already did it offline and just forgot about it. So now that we're headed to chapter 2, because 1 is done, we can go ahead and go do that. So here we go, y'all. Let's get up out of here. Back to the version of the game that we always meant to play. You know what I'm saying? That new game plus mode with all the stuff we had from before. The only downside is it's gonna be way more difficult. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna offset everything that we earn by increasing whatever. I guess the damage of the enemies or the output or whatever. I don't know. I have no clue. But anyway, yep, here was what we're gonna do. October 22nd, 5:05:55. Look at those numbers. It's crazy. 86 hours though, almost 87 hours it took us to beat the game the first time. Or really, I guess I could factor in some of the hours put into chapter 1. So let's just say 85 hours. Right around there. Anyway, let's do it. You say, yeah, but I do essays and stuff, live streams, because I don't get distracted as easily because I'm supposed to be doing homework, I don't get that though, because if you're doing a live stream and you're doing schoolwork at the same time, then how in the world are you able to focus on one over the other? Or how can you focus on both? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but this tapestry looks like it's almost in 3D to me. Maybe it's just my TV or something. Anyway, let's do it, y'all. Chapter 2, here we go. Oh, because you can't be on your phone because you streaming for your phone is what you're saying? You're like, well, I can't use it if I'm streaming from it if it's on the camera. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, yo, let's get it, man. Let's get it. I'm probably gonna take a break at some point, make some tea. You know, get some ginkgo biloba tea. I always like that stuff because it sharpens me up. Ginkgo biloba, I mean, not for kids, but for grown adults, yeah, some good shit.
曾是官为富饶的，一朝舒缓贫困期，午夜朝气渺攘气。
So he keeps saying tea. I take that as a sign to go ahead and do that right now.
无父无君无法纪，为非作歹有天比。修得大圣皆福利，西风一死也惊奇。哪知不测其祸，其旦夕，那黄毛年初再回期。平凡不是好得意，福星后世却成谜。
I reckon I got an idea why you've come here, my friend. Haste makes waste. I'll lend you a hand. Watch your step, eh? Get more shots and you'll be high and dry.
Chu 长白生死莫讲理，不抢走那正道才有戏。
All right, cool. Appreciate y'all patience. Got my tea already all together, it's steeping. Avery said not many people in my chat, you know, and Saudi would, you know me. Who's Saudi? You talking about, right? He said also, can you follow one of my friends because he wants to get affiliated on Twitch? It's that boy Drip2 on Twitch. Say T can send the follow. Now Avery, okay, I got you. Put the link in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? I'll click on it and follow it. Yeah, I ain't got no problem doing that. But just make it a little bit easier for me, that's all, you know what I'm saying? Instead of me having to type it and all that stuff. Alright, so let's go, man. I vaguely remember how to do this chapter, but I'm sure as we go on, you know, the memory will kind of pop back in. But yeah, this is a fun chapter right here. I gotta remember what my stuff is, though. I got all this stuff. I'm just here. Okay, okay, bitch. Alright. Alright, they're shooting at me. We got enemies coming up. Alright, hold on. Another thing too that I like about this game is whenever you beat enemies, you ain't gotta like sit around and wait to like, you know, pick up stuff. You know, I'm not gonna lie. That's one annoying thing about a game is when you gotta gather all the drop materials from enemies and whatnot. I'm not a big fan of that mechanic. Damn, bitch. Okay, talking about some, now taste this. Get your ugly ass up out of here. Yeah, taste that. Anyway, a lot of the stuff that I'm picking up, I really don't need, so I'm not going to do a whole lot of exploration on this playthrough just because, you know, half the stuff, actually pretty much damn near everything we've already done. We've already beat most of the bosses. I think out of every boss in this entire game, I've beaten pretty much every single one except for maybe like about a handful maybe. So yeah, but the intention is just kind of go through the main part of the game, right? That part's hard enough as it is, shit. Now we do have somebody up here coming up. I think it's down in the water. Yep, there you go. Let's get this hoe. Oh, hold up though. Get you up out of here. Now look at that power, okay. We might be a little bit OP on this playthrough, I see. So yeah. Alright, frog. Your time has come. Oh shit. Okay, okay, you gonna do me like that? Kick me from the back, huh? Let's get him up out here. Damn. Alright, hold on, let's lock in. Damn, bro, look at this bullshit. Damn, just like that? Ooh, he wasn't shit, was he? Not bad. Yo, knocked him out the box. Alright. Yeah, we didn't even have to use that much stuff to beat him. We still got pretty much full health. At least the gourd, you know what I mean? Like, if I need to, you know, we got a couple more drinks in that mug. So we're good, we're good. I forgot what this dude be talking about. I think he say nothing for real. I mean, he talked about something, but I don't think we need to. Matter of fact, let me go ahead. Let's just do it.
You come at a good moment. One of my formulas was swallowed by a petty frog. Stay and help. A deity like myself will not short you. Oh, how wondrous! You go. Man follows earth, earth follows sky, sky follows Tao, Tao follows nature. These common pills, I grant you, Hereafter, you may craft more yourself at the shrines. I must retrieve a furnace forthwith. Pray forgive my departure.
All right, cool then, man. Cool. Yeah, I don't even know what we just did, but I had to step away for a second. But anyway, a lot of stuff I'm barely paying attention to just because I played, you know, pretty much every bit of it. Although I don't remember all of it, right? It's hard to remember every aspect of this game. As far as these go, I don't think I even need the wheel. Are we maxed out? Hold up. Damn, we still got points to spend. I think I'm max level, but I don't really remember. We might could level up a few more times. I have to see after I beat this enemy. Oh wow, okay, I stand corrected. Apparently we can go up some more levels. Now that I think about it, I think the max level is like 120 something, so we're at 117, yeah. Okay.
Your vengeance is death.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I really do feel OP in this. Like legit. To be honest with you, now that I think about it, we could probably beat this game in like 3-4 days. This might be a short little series here with the Black Myth Wukong replay. You know what I'm saying? What is this? This is new. What's this though? You know what? Hold on. Let's go ahead and get the robe. That was pretty cool. Oh, I should have actually got the dragon head. Can I get any more? Oh, no. Oh, well, shit. It don't matter now. Okay, let me go ahead and put these. I actually feel kind of bad. Because we have so many, you know, abilities and everything that I kind of don't think I need to spend these points, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just gonna put them here, the cloud step. Yeah. I'll just put them all here. Alright, y'all, let's kick some ass, man. We're gonna beat this shit hella fast. Oh, yeah, they're shooting arrows from up there. Whoa, buddy. Hold up. What's up, son off? Oh, shit. He said, so your game of the year, 2025 Ghost. Yep, Ghost of Yote, absolutely. 100%. How you doing today, though, bro? How you doing today, Sano? What about you? Let me ask you, out of 2025 so far, what is your favorite game that you played? And it really doesn't even have to be from this year. It could just be any game that you played so far, right? It doesn't have to be a game that came out this year. But no, to answer your question for sure, yeah, Ghost of Yote, definitely. For me, game of the year of 2025. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Shit, to be honest with you, I kind of feel like playing it right now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this game. This is a great game too, but Ghost of Yote is something special. It definitely is. Both of these games are unique in their own regard, but Ghost of Yote is like, it's such a nice thing because it's open world, you know. It has more of a freedom feeling to it. Does that make sense? Yeah, way more of a feeling of freedom in that game. This game doesn't necessarily feel restrictive, but it's like a little bit more linear. Does that make sense? This ain't quite an open world game right here. Okay, here we go. Step into the ring of fire, dog. Come on, come on. Wait. Oh shit. Get that like, yeah, there we go. I can like knock back the arrows. At least I should be able to. Hold on. Just hurry to get him up out of here. Get him real quick. Damn. Yeah, we're hella OP. Hella OP. Like, it's not even funny. It's not even funny how strong we are.
A duel in the corner.
Yeah, see, that didn't faze me. Nope, ain't tripping off this dude right here. Oh, my health is getting low though. Hold up. Step back up.
Guard the gate.
Someone call for aid.
Damn, what the fuck was that? I know damn good well that wasn't them arrows that did that. Ain't no way. I got something for them. See ya. Yo, look at this thing. I remember this thing. It's like a little mini boss, yo. Yeah, this thing ain't got nothing on me, dog. Watch how fast we kill it. Out of there. This shit is too easy now, man. Feels weird. Like the challenge level is virtually gone. And this is New Game Plus. You get what I mean? Like, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Sonoff said, hope things are well with y'all. Well, I would say they're definitely well with me. How about you, Sonoff? Appreciate the consideration, man. Most definitely. Okay, we can go. I almost just feel like taking out all the enemies, even though I know I don't have to. Like, we could just go strictly to all the bosses. And trust me, there's some difficult ass bosses in this level. Even though we're like, you know, super overly powered and everything, I do believe that there will be a sense of challenge with some of these bosses, especially that one. I forgot the name of it. It's like the one that creates the tornadoes. Some of y'all seen that before, but some of y'all don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. But he be making like these sandstorm tornado things. He's pretty damn tough, right? But like, I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be good. Oh, he looks surprised, huh? Yeah, surprised, bitch. See, we got people shooting arrows and shit. Get them up out of here. Damn it. Hold on now. Okay, alright. Damn, I'm on fire? Hold up. And what's weird too, like they got me picking up souls I already have. Merge spirits. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Since we already unlocked them. Am I still on fire? No, okay. We alright, we alright. Now, where was it that I'm supposed to be going to? I kind of forgot. Let's go ahead and, yeah, I actually forgot for real. That's crazy. And you know what's another thing about this game? You don't get a map. Like, you have no map at all. Everywhere you go, you have to just discover and remember your way back. That's the kind of game this is. No map, nothing like that. Not at all. Okay, okay, it's coming back to me. I remember where to go. I know what to do. But what I need y'all to do, though, is hit the like on the video, man. Sub to the channel, alright? I see y'all in the chat. Sitting way in the back and I type nothing. Hit that like button for me. Okay, I appreciate y'all. I do. Even though, you know, I ain't able to talk to you directly. Because y'all sitting back being shy. And I know why, man. Some of y'all just lurking in the shadows and some of y'all just antisocial, I guess. I don't know. But either way, hit the like on the video, please, if you don't mind, and subscribe today, y'all. Okay? Oh, let's get this guy. Yeah, he likes to do magic and shit. None of that. We ain't finna have that.
Stand ready.
Yeah, you can never be ready enough for that ass whooping. Also, stand ready. What's that gonna do for you? Nothing. Oh shit, I jumped off. Damn it. Yeah, see, the platform in this game is not that great. It messed me up. Yo, where the hell's the doorway? It's supposed to be like a door over here or something. Maybe, is it down here? I think that's it. Yeah, we can try it. I could have sworn there was a door over here though. Like either over that way or right here. Maybe I'm tripping. Let's go ahead and try it down this way then. Yeah, that has to be it. Yep. Or no, what the fuck? Hey man, what's going on in this game, dog? How am I lost like this? Here's the door. Here's the door, okay. I'm about to say.
Son, I hear you loud and clear. How can I not know your sufferings? But before our master returns from the valley, we've got to tough it out. Tough it out to survive. The lads went out to see the altar the other day. Said it's stinking worse than ever. And covered in bones. Not from men or livestock, but littered in the remains of our kin. Curse that furry jackass! Ooh, just wait. Wait until Master hears about this! Hush! Hush, you fool! Our restoration. We can't say it out loud now. Oh, your poor brother hadn't... What's that smell? Aye, that's fresh meat. Delivering itself all the way to this dump for our
Ain't no fresh meat over here, dog. But you finna get this fresh ass whooping. Oh, the little small dude's over there throwing shit at me. Where's he at? Oh, shit. Watch out, watch out. Bro, where's he throwing that shit from? Where's he at? Oh, he's up there. Okay, alright, alright. Alright, alright, enough. Wish I could throw something at him. Oh, he's getting fucked up. I can't even hit him. You don't like that, do you? Goodbye. Too easy, man. Too easy. Yeah, he shook. Look at him.
普天之下，父子君臣纲纪，伦常规矩天理。哪个说了才算，哪个放任不管。你瞧那叔辈都讲人情，他怎么就落得个子王府头，死不寒？
All do with his tunes and everything. Is that a shamisen that he has? I think it's Japanese though, isn't it? Anyway. Wait, what? I ain't got that? Oh, man, so I gotta... This sucks. So they're not gonna just let me go through the way I want to. I gotta go find some stuff. Alright. Oh, look at Rockhead. Turn him into rubble. Let's get this guy right here. Old spike back. Yep. Just like that. Come on. That's okay. He ain't doing nothing anyway. But I love that combo. Very convenient. Oh, I gotta do these again? No. See, this game is like, it's got puzzles just kind of scattered throughout the game. You know what I mean? Very cryptic puzzles, too. That's why it took me damn near 100 hours to beat this. And it wasn't like I was like, oh, just mess around. And no, I was very persistent with this game. Son off said I played no new games 2025 this year. Meaning you want to play. So what game is on your radar then? What game are you most interested in? Damn, he didn't get to do nothing. He died like in 2 seconds. I'm really trying to remember though, like the process to this, because to beat the final boss in this level, which is like a tiger, a crazy savage tiger, we do have to have some type of key to open the door. Just seeing it, I don't even remember how the hell to get that. Okay, so you said Doom the Dark Ages, Mafia, Old Country, Mind's Eye. Really? Mind's Eye? Did you hear anything about that game, or you just like interested? Because it looked cool when they first started talking about it, but then as it got closer to release, you know, a lot of fishy things happening with it. Like the game wasn't performing good. You know, it's kind of like an overhyped game. Supposed to be I guess an emulation of GTA, but not quite. But all right, yeah, I was curious about that game too, but I'm in a way kind of glad I didn't buy it yet. You know, but you said wouldn't mind trying Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotei. Yeah, I would. If I was you, man, I'd play both of them. Both of them are worth a play. Tsushima and Yotei. Damn shield. There we go. Matter of fact, something's off to me. Something about this is off. Let me see. Oh, everything okay. Cause like it's awfully quiet. I don't remember it being that quiet, but alright. Anyway. So there's a boss over there, I remember, and then we got a boss down behind here, I think. Then also there's like a sand waterfall. Yep, right over there. I can't see it from there. Let me show y'all. There's a sand waterfall right at the top of this that has a dragon in it, but can we do it now? Will it let me? I'm not fighting this guy. Let me get past. Can we do this? Oh shit, we ain't got it. Damn, so they took away some of my items. I guess some story items you don't get to keep. That makes sense. So yeah, a lot of shit we gotta do all over again. Whoa, okay. Okay, I see you. Fine, dog. Let's call some backup right quick. Damn, I'm stuck. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Hold up, get the fuck out of my face. Go ahead and handle it. There we go, let my squad do the work. Yeah, nice. You know what? One thing I miss about this game, or yeah, one thing I do miss is when the game first came out, there was an exploit, okay, that they end up patching right away. They patched that shit hella quick. But it was an exploit, a glitch that you could do where you can like just have unlimited clones. You get what I'm saying? Unlimited magic, unlimited everything. And, you know, you could just spell cast back to back, nonstop. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have unlimited health or nothing, but still, with unlimited spell casting and just bringing in clones back to back, dude, I actually got gameplay that I'm gonna put on my channel of like when I was calling them clones, and I would just summon a whole bunch of clones and just stand back and watch them fight. Wouldn't even have to do nothing. That shit was pretty tight, but no, they patched it, unfortunately. Hold on one second, I'll be right back.
Raise thy cup, seek answers on high. Who defies death neath every sky? Oh, I messed up my mission. Go find something to sober me up.
Okay, all right. Appreciate y'all patience. Sunoff said, yeah, I heard Mind's Eye was very buggy. Yup. But someone told me it's decent but very broken. Damn. Yeah, that's the messed up part about it. It's like a game could be fun, but if it's got a lot of problems with it, it's like, bro, like, come on. Don't put a game out that doesn't work, right? We all saw that happen with Cyberpunk 2077 back in 2020. Freaking Fallout 76 back in 2018. What else? There was a couple games over the course of time that came out and it was just like, yo, what is this? Like, what was y'all thinking? But I think by far the worst one, the most egregious one for sure was Cyberpunk 2077, 100%. Because that game was so damn broken, man. Matter of fact, when I played Cyberpunk like maybe 3 years later, because I bought it right when it came out, you know. Me and my friends, we was looking at that game since like 2013. When they first announced it, when CD Projekt Red showed that little trailer, that very first one back in 2013, man, we was getting hype as a mug over that game. Finally, you know, 7 years later, that might come out, and it's, oh my God, it was so broken, it was embarrassing. I felt bad for CDPR, straight up. I felt bad for them. They was getting sued and shit. There was lawsuits happening over that game. It was crazy. It was so bad they took the game off of the store and refunded everybody that wanted one. I didn't get a refund though. I was like, I'm gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? I know I was gonna play it again eventually one day when they fix it, but it took them years. Like, they did do things right away, but the game wasn't really in an okay state until maybe like 2023, right around there. Yeah, because even in 2023, man, I was playing Cyberpunk, and there was a glitch that occurred where I couldn't talk to nobody. I couldn't talk to I couldn't talk to no NPCs. I couldn't do no missions. I couldn't save the game. None of that. Like, the game was like locked up. You know, it's funny because I have footage of that too, where the only way I was able to get out of this glitch was I opened up my phone and started calling everybody in the contact list in the game, right? And then eventually it was like, it really started to trip out, and like conversations were overlapping. People's faces were appearing on top of each other and shit. It was really crazy and bizarre, but eventually it just kind of like fixed itself. So yeah, I don't know what the hell that was about, but that was years after the game came out, so yeah, it's unacceptable.
2 more jars from Windrest. Make it quick.
This fat back ass dude demanded me to do shit. I remember him. Matter of fact, you know what? He's a boss. Yeah, that guy right there, he's a boss. But the items that he's asking from me, I forgot what the hell. I forgot what they were and where to get them. Anyway, let's meditate. Read the chat and all that. Sunoff said, I've seen that they released a trailer for Fallout 4. Hold on. Fallout 4 remastered. Did they? They're remastering that game? Are they doing it how they did with Oblivion? Yeah, is that what it is? They doing the same thing? Avery said, low-key need Unk advice. Alright, what she got to say? Oh, you funny as hell. You said, okay, Unk. Alright, kid. Said, so basically Ray is my co-owner and he played too much, but it's cool. But you know, Nair, I like her, but it's a bit, she's sensitive. And bro, I said, hey, she's sensitive, don't joke like that with her. And I feel like that was the wrong thing to say. I feel like I was being mean. I mean, if you have a friend that you know of that has a difficult time taking jokes, or they're just sensitive in general, then yeah, it's good to let other people know, like, hey, maybe don't joke with her like that, because, you know, it might upset her or put her in her feelings. You know what I mean? If anything, Avery, to be honest with you, I think that makes you a good friend to Nair, the fact that you said that. So I don't think that's mean at all. You know what I'm saying? At least if the intention was to, like, try to protect her. You see what I'm saying? Protect her from somebody, you know, saying something and get under her skin. Does that make sense? Man, I forgot how to get through this damn door. Okay, that tornado, y'all see that tornado? That's a boss. I'm very certain of it. I think that's the one I was talking about. It's like a Rat King dude. He's a tough one too, man. It took me like a whole day to beat him. I'll never forget that shit. Let's go ahead and take this other boss out. This turtle over here. Grab this eye. He said, yeah, because Ray, you know, he's like, what the fuck was that? Yo. Okay, boy, you lucky to hit me, bitch. Alright, enough of this. Get you up out of here. See ya. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, Avery said, Ray, you know, he's like a brother, but he'll hurt your feelings real fast. Yo, what's his birthday, man? Or like, you ain't gotta say his birthday. What's his sign? Yeah. What's his sign? Wait a minute. Okay, it's over here. And that's, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's funny, but it is funny. I'm kind of like that too. Like, if I'm provoked, I can definitely say some shit to piss somebody off. This is the boss right here. Why is he not activated? What's happening? Oh no, that's the boss. This is the boss. I'm tripping. Okay, here we go. But yeah, I try to tend to not operate that way where I just like, you know, snap on people. But if somebody really is acting real stupid with me and being really disrespectful and ignorant, then one or two things gonna happen. And I've said this to y'all before, but I'm either gonna say some shit that's true that they don't want to hear, or I'm just gonna ignore them and just like not talk to them at all. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm not proud of it. You know, I'm not proud of the fact that like I can hurt people's feelings, but it's just like sometimes, man, sometimes you gotta tell people about themselves. People think shit is a joke. It's all fun and games until you call them out. You know what I'm saying? Like that one phrase go, it's a problem. It's okay when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it. You see what I mean? That's how I feel a lot of times. Like, oh, you can say whatever you want to say to me and be any kind of way you want to be, but as soon as I, you know, respond to that shit and let you know I don't like it, then oh, I'm the bad guy. Like, no, hell no. That ain't never gonna be the case. I'm not gonna hold my tongue just to appease somebody, but a lot of times I do try to keep the peace. So there's plenty of times in my life where I've just said nothing, just walked the other way, man. Plenty of times in my life. But sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes you gotta speak the truth. You know what I mean? Yeah. He says playful banter. You mean banter? I know what you're saying. No, I get it. I don't think that he means anything bad by it. I don't think he's like trying to be cool. You know, he just probably got a dry sense of humor. You know what I mean? Very direct. Let's get this guy up out of here. Yeah, that you are, Avery. You said you got the same type of personality, dry and bully-like. I mean, you can be, for sure. But be careful with that, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to turn into a mean girl and then people just give you that label. Like, a lot of times people say, oh, it don't matter what people think, but in a way it does. You know, you definitely got to keep in consideration people's perspective on things. And of course, obviously, you know, people can have the wrong point of view about you. But for the most part, you do want them to have a good mindset about you. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. That bitch gone. Yeah, humble. Turn the ashes and dust. That's what's up. Alright, let me think. We definitely have to go this way, but I'm trying to think, is there something else? Never mind. Come on. Oh, what was that last thing you said? You took that mug back hella fast. She's like, it's full of typos. Because, you know, Avery can't type for her. I won't be friends with a really sensitive person, to be honest. You said you won't be friends with a really sensitive person? I mean, maybe you probably wouldn't mesh that well with them just because of the way you talk. You know what I mean? They might take things the wrong way more often than not. But I get it. Realistically speaking, in life, there's just some people you're not going to get along with. But really what it comes down to is this, okay? Anybody can be friends with anybody, but it's all a matter of, like, how much work is someone willing to put into a relationship with someone? You see my point? Like, both people that are, you know, in a friendship or whatever, they have to be willing to, you know, kind of meet in the middle. So if there is differences in personality that has some clashing to it, then, you know, you kind of gotta like adapt to that. You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe you can joke and be a certain way with some of your other friends, but if you value this friendship with a particular person and you know that it bothers them, then maybe not do it as much. And at the same time, that person in particular also has to keep in mind that maybe that's just a part of how you are and not take things so personally. So there has to be effort and investment on both parties. You see my point? Like, you gotta give a little and get a little. You don't have to totally like tone down your personality to be around somebody. At the same time, you know, keep in consideration what their likes and dislikes are, and they also have to keep in mind on like how you are. You know what I mean? Because they probably wouldn't tolerate that from somebody else, but they'd be like, okay, well, my one friend, they're just like that. You know, and as long as you don't mean nothing bad, as long as your intentions ain't bad, then I don't see an issue. You see my point? Yeah, it's all about boundaries, though, at the end of the day. You gotta respect people's boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And hope that they do the same in return. Because relationships, friendships, and otherwise are all a two-way street. 100%. Takes a lot of maturity, too. And as you get older, Avery, you'll see that more and more. You'll see that manifest more and more in your life with what I'm saying now. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we got the slide right here, the sand slide. Let's see, you said, yeah, it had a million typos. It's okay. It's okay. You said, like, if you say, yo, I don't like those jokes, I won't joke like that. It's simple, but most likely will be distant. Oh, I get it. Yeah, because you'd be like, well, I can't really feel like, you know, myself around this person. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand that. Yeah, you might not be hanging around with them every day, but at least you'll still be, you know, you'll be there for them, right, as a friend. I think that's fair. Because there's friends I don't see every day, mainly because I'm older and got different things going on in life, and they do too. But growing up as a young person, you know, when I was a kid and even a teenager and early adult, you know, it was like that. Some friends I wouldn't be hanging around all the time, but I was still, you know, treated with kindness when I was around them.
Easy, easy.
Oh yeah, older than Chris? Yeah, no, by a little bit, a couple years. Yo, what's up, DJ Reek? What up, homie? You missed the show earlier, man. We were jamming out. New speaker system, yeah, new speaker system set up and everything. Okay, so he just gave me an ability I already had. Avery, you said how do we meet? Talking about me and Chris? I met him at the gym. Yeah, I met him like 4 years ago. About 4 years ago. But no, man, Chris he's an awesome dude, straight up. Real genuine guy too. You know what I'm saying? I kind of hate that he moved away because, you know, shit, we'd be in the gym just talking a lot of times. Barely even be working out. Just be talking, just chatting about all type of stuff. But yeah, no, mad respect to Chris, man. Dope guy. Easy fight, man. Hella easy. I'm starting to think like maybe I should take some of these abilities away. You know, increase that challenge, that difficulty. This shit's a little too easy. A little bit too easy, man. Yeah, Avery be mainly in the game streams. She prefer these. Sometimes music streams, yeah. Hey, thank you, DJ Reek. He said music streams are elite. Yo, I gotta pin that. That's a great honor, man. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you very much. Are you asking me, Avery, did I end up following your friend? Did you send the link? You gotta let me know. You're like, yo, I just sent you a link to Discord. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't really be checking my phone a whole lot. Like, you know, I'll just say it like this. A lot of people be on their phone all day. That's not me, okay? Like, I use my phone only when I need to, but I don't really like to sit on my phone and just be doing stuff all day on my phone. Like, if it's not about business or, you know, some type of social media, content creation, or if I'm not doing research or whatever, then I'm typically not on my phone. That's why y'all barely see me in Discord. It's like a rare thing when I pop in there. Are you serious? Oh, okay, at least it broke his shield. I was like, damn, didn't he even hit him? What the hell? There we go. There's no rat up out here. Did he just, oh, what? I thought he jumped off. Go ahead and hop down there, man. Just end it for yourself. Ooh, I don't want to fall off this. Okay. Alright, come on. Nice looking game though, isn't it? A lot of detail. A lot of little, you know, nook and cranny details. Even the armor, look at the armor. Shit crazy. You can see like the fabric. You know what I'm saying? Little details in the fabric. Yeah, it's nice. It's a hell of a game for sure. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Yo, what's up, Chris? Just talking about you, man. How you doing today? Avery said never joined my Discord. I'm saying, did you send it to me? Did you send a link to me? DJ Rick said anytime I'm on my phone is when I'm watching a video about mixing or researching stuff about America. I want to move so badly, but things are telling me not to. Why do you think that? When have you seen that made you not want to move to America? I mean, I'm sure there are things, right? You know, this country ain't perfect at all, but I'm just curious.
Life for a life.
Oh, look at this guy, man. Oh, he's summoning something. I remember this. Okay, you just got back from the gym, Chris? How was it, man? Actually, what did you do today? What's your routine today? Avery said America's the best country in the world, not gonna lie. I mean, I would rather live here than anywhere else, but there are some places that are better in some regards, like when it comes to certain things.
Are you mad? Go and hunt the
I'm gonna just say this real quick. There are other countries that the food quality is better. You see what I'm saying? So that's one aspect. Yeah, he just ate him up. Pause, don't pause. I was gonna say he ate his ass up. But we live in 2025 where you can't say shit like that without saying pause, apparently. Like, pause, cuz, pause. Get this guy. Watch how fast he whooped the dude. Alright, Avery, do your thing. I'll catch you later. Appreciate you being here, Avery. Yeah, man, I feel hella OP with this new game plus build. Like we're just like running through these bosses straight up, like it's nothing. Barely any challenge at all. It's kind of weird too experiencing this because the first time I ever played this game, it was so incredibly difficult, like really difficult, to the point where I was like, bro, this game is pissing me off. But now it's like a cakewalk. The only thing I gotta focus on is remembering like what things I'm supposed to get and where I'm supposed to go. That's it. That's about it, cuz. Look at him, gone on the first try. Matter of fact, every single boss I fought, you know, with this this mode right here, we've beaten on the first go. None of them have. As a matter of fact, we haven't even gotten sent back to the shrine, not even one time. That's crazy. Sometimes when I was playing this game before, we would get knocked down by a regular ass enemy. Let's see though. Let's see. DJ said, but I just wouldn't live there. Oh, you wouldn't? You said, oh, violence and healthcare. Okay. Other countries like Oman, Ireland, etc. are very safe, free healthcare, loving. Interesting. I mean, I haven't really been to any countries for real. So, you know, only thing I know of is what I've seen and what I've learned. Like the research and other people. But yeah, I feel that. I mean, America's definitely a great country, but like I said, there are some other countries that have better, what's the word I use? Better aspects, better, just things in general, in my opinion. Sanal said, nice one, Orna. I had just seen an ad in your live stream. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I know they're annoying, you know, but it helps the channel out. You know what I mean? So I get it. But yeah, that's what's up, man. See, I never know about it because, like, occasionally, which is weird since it's my show, you would think this wouldn't happen, but every now and then I'll have, like, an ad pop up in my chat where I have to, like, close it out on my own phone, which is crazy. Matter of fact, I watched another one of my streams the other day, like, either yesterday or the day before, and before I could even watch it, they showed me an ad. I'm like, bro, this is my channel. What the fuck? Like, how you gonna show me an ad for watching my own video on my channel from my own YouTube account? I'm like, this is wild. I'm like, well, I guess I'm paying myself in a way, but the ads don't pay a whole lot. Like, it's more based off the views, to be honest. Now, once we start getting sponsorships, you know, that's where the real money is. Especially when it comes to music sponsorships, man. I'm looking forward to that. Get like some free music equipment, something like that, you know. Do review videos on them. That would be great. Especially with the new NPC Live 3, man. I do hope that Akai finds my channel and they be like, yo, okay, let's hook this guy up. And I would be making all type of shit on there. Oh shit. Okay. I thought I fell like off it into the nether realm. Let's see. Yo, Bunny's in the house. What up, Bunny? What up, what up? Chris said, I'm a boy, David. Yeah, because Avery was like, what'd she say, bye, girls? Yeah, she played too much. DJ said, he said if he was a boy, you're a fetus. You know what he meant. Son said, ads don't bother me. The more you grow up, the more you understand ads and learn to like them. Okay, I like that you are understanding. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Not everybody is, though. Some people be like, oh, man, why don't you just take them off? It's like, well, that would defeat the whole purpose of being on here. You know what I mean? Because I'm not selling no products to y'all. It's not like I'm like, hey, go buy this and buy that. At least yet. You know what I mean? Maybe one day there might be something like that. Might make some merchandise, t-shirts, who knows. But for now, you know, we just keep it to the entertainment. You know what I mean? Just the commentary during the game streams, the conversation, the hangout sessions with that. And then with the music streams, you know, just the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Some cool little tunes that I be making and creating on a daily basis for the most part. DJ Rick said I had 2 unskippable ads on my tiny channel. For real? They popped up for you, like on your own videos? You know what's crazy too? This happened, this was a while ago. It was way before I even became monetized. But look, I remember, I think I had like maybe, it was either 100 subs on my channel or under 100 subs. But I watched the video. And I guess just because the video had like a significant number of views, this is like one of my older videos from like years and years ago. I think it's from like a Day at Normandy video or something like that. But they played an ad and I'm like, bro, I'm not even monetized. I'm not getting paid for this shit. How dare they play ads on my video and making money off my video on my channel from my content and it's not even linked to me. I was like, that's crazy shit. I'm like, I gotta watch an ad on my own video and I'm not even getting paid for it. Got me all the way messed up. Son said, give me a free membership with ads for a streaming service any day. Like Netflix, they got that set up now where you can have the option to get rid of ads or you can have it with the ads. And if you have it with the ads, it's cheaper, but you're going to have them ads. So yeah, they find all types of ways to do stuff now because back in the day when I first started using Netflix, like I don't have Netflix now anymore, but at least as of like a few months ago. And I got it back for a while, and I'm like, I don't really watch it. But anyway, back in the day, like 10 years ago, no, I think I got Netflix back in 2011, 2012, something like that. Either way, back in the day, that shit was like $5 a month or something, super cheap. And, you know, you never had ads or nothing like that. Then, now they have this thing where as of maybe a year or two ago, something like that, where they have the option. You still have to pay for the service, but if you want it without the ads, it's like twice the price or something. That's crazy. Crazy shit. I think YouTube has something like that too, with YouTube Premium. Like you can have YouTube Premium with ads and it'll be cheaper, but you can have YouTube Premium completely without any ads. And I think that's like $13 or $15 a month, something like that. Yeah. No, I agree with that, Chris. 2011 Netflix was peak. And they had a whole bunch of stuff on there too. Now it's like all about brand deals. Mainly only like Netflix shows, you know what I mean? Because back in the day they had all types of movies on there and everything. Now it's like most of the stuff you see on Netflix is made by Netflix, unfortunately. Which they do have some good stuff. But since I don't really watch TV like that anymore, it's kind of like, I'm like, whatever. You know, maybe if they had other stuff on there like they did back in the day, all these exclusive series, exclusive shows and movies, I'd be like, okay, maybe I might. But no, everything's all broken up now. If you want to see Star Wars stuff, you gotta get Disney Plus, all type of shit. Like we're in a day and age now where you were saving money by getting Netflix, you know, things like that, Hulu and Netflix, because that's all I had back in the day was Hulu and Netflix. Whatever wasn't on one was on the other. Now it's like if you want to have the option to watch pretty much anything, you have to have Amazon Prime, you have to have Hulu, you have to have Peacock, you have to have Netflix, you have to have this, you have to have that, you have to have Apple TV Plus or whatever the fuck. It's like, bro, it's too much. It's too much. You gotta have HBO Max and all that shit. It's like, bro, it's crazy, man. Oh, is this the spot? Oh, we found it, y'all. Oh shit. We about to beat chapter 2 faster than I thought. But then again, where's the one? I need to find that one dude. I'm tripping. Let me head back right quick. One place I gotta go to. One place. So I believe this is where we're at, right? I gotta find it. I forgot where it was. Yeah. No. Here we go. This is it. DJ said free pirating websites are peak. Yeah, man, back in the day, I'm not going to say much about it now, but yeah, like uTorrent, the Pirate Bay, all them places. Yep. I mean, it's a little bit more tricky now because they track all that shit. But I feel that. Chris got it for $13.99 a month. Okay, yep. Yeah, I had YouTube Premium for a while, but it's like, I didn't really utilize it that much. Like, to be honest with you, the main reason why, y'all probably gonna laugh at this, but the main reason why I got YouTube Premium was so that I could sleep my phone and still let a YouTube video play. Because, like, you know, when you're watching something on YouTube and you turn your phone off or, like, you know, sleep the screen, you hit the little button, it'll stop playing the video. But with YouTube Premium, you know, you could just turn the screen off and put the phone in your pocket, and if you listen to some music or a podcast or something like that, it'll keep playing. And the convenience of that for me was with my phone in my pocket, you know, I didn't want to accidentally touch the screen and hit the wrong thing or something like that, you know, skip the video or whatever. It's just annoying. So, you know, I just would turn the screen off and have it in my pocket and just let it play. Matter of fact, back in 2019, when YouTube Premium was like first kind of starting off, they had a sale over the summer for like $1. I think you spend $1 and you get it for 3 months to try it out. That was my first time ever getting YouTube Premium. I'm like, yo, this is awesome. $1? You know what I mean? And back then, I think it was $10 a month. Somewhere around there. Like $10, maybe a little bit less than $10. Oh, let's see. I'm going to grab my phone real quick. Hold up. We got a conversation going in the chat now. My favorite time of the show. You know, where I get to just kick back and chat with y'all for a little bit. Let's see. Sign off said, I heard Netflix back in the day used to ship DVD. Yeah, they did. Yep. Yeah, Netflix was a rental service back in the day. Yep. That was before they did the streaming thing. So like what, 2008, 2009? Somewhere around there. Yep. Just put it online and they send you like 1 or 2 DVDs a month or something like that. Yeah. Kind of like GameFly. Y'all remember GameFly? Y'all ever had that service, GameFly? Shit, I had it. In 2010, 2011, I had GameFly. It was the best thing ever. You know, I think I was spending maybe, I think it was like, might have been 10 or 15 bucks a month. It was cheap. It wasn't too bad. And yeah, I would rent the game, play it till I beat it, and send that shit back. And then go online on my account and just, you know, select some other games in the list. And as soon as I send back them games, you know, 2 new games would be right in my mailbox. Straight up. I love that service. And I think GameFly is still around today, but, you know, I don't play a bunch of different games like I used to, mainly because, like, back then, you know, I was like 18, 19 years old, and I just had unlimited free time. Not quite the same. Not quite the same. Bunny said, hey, Oren, I started the keto diet a couple days ago. Okay. You said it works? You all right? Well, I'm not going to say I'm always right, but usually if I say something to y'all, it's because I have some evidence behind it. You know what I mean? But I'm glad it's working for you, buddy. That's what's up. What's your favorite aspect of it so far, though? Like, what's your favorite part of the keto diet? If you could name one thing. And I'm not just talking about, like, the food you eat. I'm talking about, like, your experience with it. Like, what is the one thing you have experienced that you've noticed since you started that you're like, oh, this is pretty cool? You know, it could be what you're eating. It could be how you feeling or anything. Your energy levels. You know? Chris said, DJ, unfortunately, America has been sold out by its leaders. Yep, that's true. unfortunately. Let's see. Chris says he's working on his passport so I can move to a country that refuses to submit to globalism, Poland or something. Yeah, is that Poland? And then I think Russia. I think Russia is like anti-globalism too. Russia. Where else? There's some places. Not as many though. There isn't a whole lot, but there are places for sure. Hold on one sec, y'all. All right, let's see. DJ Rick said, like, WhatsApp? What about it? I've actually never used WhatsApp. I feel like I've seen a lot of, like, scammy stuff on, especially on YouTube. Like, people will be in comments and be like, yo, this person, thanks to this person, I'm making, like, $30,000 every 2 weeks or some shit. And they say their name in the comment. And then give a WhatsApp number, and it's like, nah, bro. We ain't finna do all that shit. So yeah, WhatsApp. They got some other little apps like that, I think, too. Signal. I've had Signal before. But that was like back around 2020 when they were censoring people and shit. And like you couldn't post certain links on certain websites. Like if you try to share some type of truth about, you know, the so-called shot, right? Then your shit would like get shadow banned, or they like try to deactivate, terminate your account and shit like that. So yeah, little apps, you know, sometimes you can't hear it. Check this out. Because you can't share it on social media, apparently. Now it's not as bad because they have to kind of admit the truth in some way, especially with all the evidence that's coming out about that particular thing. But yep. I mean, I see the usefulness of it, but I don't mess with them kind of things for real. Chris said, I just got deja vu when you start talking about why you had YouTube Premium, for real. So when I was saying I had when I sleep the screen, put it in my pocket. Deja vu is a trip. Like, that's a weird phenomenon, you know? Oh, there you go. All right, let's see. DJ said, I don't know anymore. Poland might be good, but you need to learn another language. He said Duolingo. That's true. Yeah, they got, Duolingo to me, from what I've seen, is better. But they have Rosetta Stone. They got a whole bunch of different little things you can use to learn another language. Plus, it's good to, you know, have that backup. You want to be bilingual, trilingual, or anything, you know? Speak multiple languages. Yeah, Gamefly was a shit. Definitely. DJ said, what is Gamefly? Check it out, man. They I think the website's still up, but basically Gamefly was a service where, and I'm not sponsored by them. I'm like, yo, check them out. They hook you up type shit. But no, like, I will vouch that at least back in the day, I don't know how they do it today, but back in the day it was an awesome service where it's just like Netflix, how Netflix used to be, right? Where you would pay a monthly fee, you know, and you would have your account on their website, and you would just pick a bunch of different games that you want to play. And I guess depending on the order that you had the games in, if they had them available in stock, they would send the games out to you. And so, like, depending on which tier you had, you can have, like, one game a month, like, you know, or one rental a month. They didn't put a time limit on it. So, like, let's say if I have the cheapest one, the cheapest subscription to the service, right? Gamefly had to where, okay, there's one game they'll send out to you. I pick that game, they send it to me. If it took me 3 months to beat it, it doesn't matter to them. You know what I mean? as long as I'm paying for the service, then they're not going to trip off the fact that I still have it, right? But as soon as I beat it, or as soon as I'm done with the game, I just put it back in a little sleeve. They give you an envelope to send it back to them. You just put it back in there, put it in your mailbox. The mailman comes and gets it, and then once they receive the game, they send you out the next one in your list. You know, so it was pretty awesome. I love GameFly. Chris, okay, he already said it. Yep. Video game rental service where you could keep the game as long as you want. Yep. And also too, Chris, they also remember they had an option where you can keep the game, and it was like cheap too. Like if there's a game you rented from GameFly that you wanted to keep, then you just go to their website and say, I actually want to buy this game for them, and they'll send you the case, and it would be way cheaper than if you bought from a store. Because let's say it's a game that, came out a few months before, and you want to keep it. Instead of it being, $60 like it was back in the day, they might sell it to you for like 40. You see what I mean? Or something like that. Shit, I bought a game from there one time. I forgot what it was. Damn. There was a couple games I think that I ended up keeping from them. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And then you just go to the website, say, I want to keep this game, and then they just charge it to your account, because they got your card on file. They just charge it to your account. The difference or whatever, however much they want to, charge for the game, and then they send you the case in the mail. Yep. Dude, GameFly was absolutely a great service, man, straight up. It's just tough now because with digital sales being such a heavy thing, and now you've got these, subscription services with PlayStation and Xbox. You got Game Pass with Xbox. You got PlayStation Plus with the PS5 and whatnot. So it's like, well, for this much money, you could just kind of conveniently stream a game whenever you want to. You ain't got to wait for it to come in the mail and, okay, when is it coming? In 3 days, 4 days? By the end of the week, now you're playing a game you've been wanting to play. It's like, no, you can get that shit today. And in some cases, download it right away, or you could just stream it. So yeah, GameFly is not really a sustainable service nowadays unless they offer something like that. But I don't know, because I haven't checked them out in a while. What is it? The energy, the mental clarity? Okay, yep. That sounds about right. From keto, yep. Yeah, you're going to have a ton of energy. Like I told y'all, when I did keto, man, I was working out in the gym 6 days a week and didn't have no problem with it. You know what I mean? It was crazy. Like I'd be in the gym for like 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours a day, every day. Like I was addicted to going to the gym. When I was doing the keto diet, I had to go to the gym. I had to. Because I just had so much energy. I was like so, amped up. Not to the point where I was like bouncing off the walls, but I didn't really need a whole lot of caffeine either, which was nice. I didn't be like, oh, I need some coffee or I need some pre-workout or energy drink. No, man, I just had fucking energy all the time. Yeah, mental clarity, yep. Yeah, because the lack of carbohydrates with the fact that your insulin levels aren't bouncing up and down throughout the day, you're not getting that like kind of sedated, relaxed feeling, because everybody I'm sure in this chat that's watching me right now and listening to my voice, I'm sure each and every one of y'all have experienced that where like if you eat a meal that has a lot of carbs in it, you're going to get super relaxed. You might even go to sleep, okay? Now, it's good for people who are a little bit high-strung and high-stressed. If your cortisol levels are too high and you eat, a certain amount of carbs, they will kind of, calm you down, relax you a little bit, comfort you. But, yeah, in general, I think once you kind of adapt to eating the keto diet, and I always tell people, don't do it forever unless you just always feel good. Like, if you ever run into issues and you notice, like, certain things are not really progressing the way you want to, then maybe it's time to switch back to carbs. But when you do switch back to carbs, try to eat only fruit. Don't eat rice and don't eat bread and all that other shit and sugar. Just like when you stop the keto diet, or like I should say when you start to reintroduce carbohydrates back into your diet, then just eat fruit. You see what I'm saying? Like eat watermelon, grapes, stuff like that, apples, oranges, just whatever fruit tastes good to you, mangoes and shit like that, right? Just go that route. Because you don't want to get back into the habit of eating the rice and the bread. Not saying that there's anything inherently wrong with that food, but there's not a lot of nutrition to it. So really the most nutritious form of carbs is fruit. straight up, because it's got antioxidants in it, you know, vitamins and minerals and whatnot. Rice pretty much has nothing in it. Bread, same thing. So I said, speaking of selling out, I've seen that Snoop sold out to the... Really? Are you saying Snoop Dogg? The rainbow coat, you say? That's not good. I mean, I haven't seen nothing about that, but it's crazy. DJ said, actually, I don't know enough about Russia to comment. I don't know a whole lot either, but I do know that they don't fuck with the globalism bullshit. At least not the way that it's set up to be, right? Yo, Fantastico, what up, bro? Welcome back, man. Appreciate you coming by the show earlier. Chris said, yeah, he's a shill just like the rest. If they want to stay rich, they have to play ball. A lot of them are like that. Like, it's kind of like a meme, I guess, or like an open secret that if you want to be like super rich and famous, meaning like you want to be upwards of $100 million a year, you know, that kind of income, and you're also in the industry, like in the entertainment industry, most of those people, you know, and I'm not saying everybody, but I'm just going to say allegedly, a lot of people, they have to kind of compromise and conform. You know, they got to compromise themselves and, for lack of a better term, sell their soul. You know? Essentially, that's what they're doing. Now, whether they actually, you know, make a deal with the devil or not, who's to say, right? Because I do believe shit like that do happen. I really believe that kind of stuff happens. But, you know, there's things that they do that I'll say they put themselves in positions. They make certain deals and agreements that, you know, allows them to be in the quote-unquote club. You see what I'm saying? Now, not everybody that's rich and famous is in that particular club, okay? There's plenty of people that made it on their own, but it was difficult because there are people in power that don't want to see anybody rise without their help. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Like, if you become rich and famous on your own, you will be an enemy. You will be a target for sure. And if you fuck up, they're going to come at you. Like, if you start kind of trying to speak out against certain things or whatever, but especially if you're somebody who's in the club and you start to say, well, you know what, I'm not with this no more. It's like, okay, watch what they do, because they coming for you. You know what I mean? That's why even with me being involved in music, you know, I'm not too particular about like the music industry itself. I'd rather just be, you know, make it organically, because I don't think it's uncommon, and I don't even think I need to say this, but there's plenty of people where they go from being a nobody to being super rich and famous within a very, very short period of time. You know, maybe they got tired of struggling. They said, you know, fuck it, I'll just go ahead and do these little blackmail things or rituals or whatever the fuck they be doing. But nah, I'm not interested in that. Like, I'd rather have real fans, real people that like what I do, right? I don't want to take no damn shortcuts, man, because you got to live with that. Whatever them people do to get to that point in their life, they have to live with the choices that they made. And, yeah, I like my life the way it is, as far as, like, having my integrity. I just put it that way. Yep, someone said, damn it, Snoop. Focus on the game, mate. Oh, well, we talking right now, Fantastico. Right now, I'm talking to you. No, I appreciate you. Chris said it's just the nature of having a certain level of fame and influence. Yep. You see, he must be new. No, Fantastico been here before. But he's never been to the game streams before. Yeah, Fantastico. When we do the game streams, man, we just be hanging out, kicking it, just talking. For the most part. Like, I definitely play the game, but when I get up on a conversation with y'all, man, I like to take a moment and just chat. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. That way there's not a whole bunch of background noise. Chris said, I meant that we frequently stop and chat. Oh, yeah, yep. Thanks for filling them in, Chris. Appreciate that. Bunny said, yeah, you must be new. We focus on each other over here. In a way, yeah, for sure. We got great people over here, man. And I like this, too. I like... I want the channel to grow and have more viewers for sure, but I cherish these moments with y'all, honestly, because I know that one day, I don't know when, but I do know that one day it's going to be at a point where I'm not going to be able to just sit and read every single chat. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to be difficult. But right now, I'd like to take advantage of that because in a way, it's like we're hanging out virtually, you know? And I'm going to say this too, not to try to say it like a life lesson thing, but something I want y'all to think about every now and then is that if there's anything in your life going on that is precious to you or anything that you appreciate, really take the moment to be in the moment. Does that make sense? Because whatever you're doing today, it's likely that you might not be able to even do it a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. You see my point? Like, I'll never forget. I'll give you guys an example. Some of you guys have heard of the game Uncharted 2, right? I swear, this thought crossed my mind at the age of 18, and I'll never forget this. I was sitting there in my room, right, as a young person, as a young adult at 18 years old, sitting in my bedroom at my parents' house, and I had my dad in the living room, my mom was in the living room with my dad, and I was just in my room by myself with the door closed, and I'm playing Uncharted 2. I'm sitting on the edge of my bed playing Uncharted 2, right? And I'm playing multiplayer online with a whole bunch of random people. And literally just thought, this thought just crossed my mind just randomly. And I took a moment, I was sitting there looking at the TV, and while I was loading up for a match, I was like, damn, one day this game won't even like run no more. Like one day, like the game will always exist because it was made, but like to be able to get on the server and play with other people, one day that will never be possible. You see my point? Like one day I never will be able to hop on this game and find other players to play with. And also, and then like a whole bunch of like epiphanies started coming to me, like a bunch of like, I guess nowadays I look at like spiritual downloads, intuition, insight, whatever you want to call it. But I was sitting there and it was like a snowball effect. I went from thinking about that to thinking like, oh man, one day I'm going to be so busy I won't even fucking have time to do nothing like this. You see my point? So it was a bunch of different thoughts that crossed my mind. And the reason why I bring this up is because even though some of y'all probably are here to watch me play the game, I'm trying to, incorporate the vision that I had for these streams, actively, because the game streams are to like, see gameplay, that kind of stuff, do commentary on the game. But my intended purpose for these always have been just to kind of like get to know people in the chat, have random conversations about this or that, right? And I intend to keep it that way for as long as possible. But one day, it will definitely have to be switched around, One day things will be different. That's a fact. Things always change and life goes on. So, you know what I mean? And one day, to be honest with you, I might not even be able to stream games. Just to, put that in perspective. Because even for a while, I think it was like, shit, it had to have been maybe 4 or 5 months. I didn't do a game stream at all. I think the last time I actually did a game stream was maybe like early June, late May, something like that. So yeah, took a long, long break from it. So don't be surprised if that happens again, folks. Appreciate things while you can, all right? Because they ain't always going to be there. And that goes for almost anything in life. Shit, because things change. Imagine a neighborhood that you grew up in as a kid and you go back now. Say if you're like, around my age and you go back to a neighborhood you grew up in, that shit probably looks completely different. So the vision that you had, the memories that you had of it, you're not able to quite relive that exactly the way you did. Because, buildings are new. There's new buildings. Some places probably got removed, taken away. Businesses closed. Shit moved around. So, yeah, that touches every aspect of life. Even people that you know. You might have had a friend from 5, 10 years ago that you're not friends with now. You see my point? So, yeah, appreciate people. Appreciate moments. Appreciate things in your life while you can. Because it's not always going to be there. Don't nothing last forever. Let's see. He said 10 on 2. Do the math. No, you good, Fantastico. You all right, man. You all right. They don't mean no harm. Let's see. Okay, you finna go smoke. You better quit, bro. Take it from me. I smoked for like, shit, how long I smoked? From 18 all the way up until about 33. But I had moments in between where I didn't smoke. Like, there was times where I didn't smoke for like a year or two. Sometimes like 6 months at a time, yeah. So a while. Over 10 years. But yeah, no, I don't fuck with the cigarettes no more. So I'm not judging. I'm just saying, hey, You might want to quit. What's up, gamer for life? Welcome back. You mind if I just call you a mod? Because for whatever reason, like YouTube changed everybody's name. At least most people's names. Like at first, whatever name was in the chat that y'all had is now flipped to something else. I guess it's like your @ name on here. It's weird. I don't know how the hell that happened. Some new shit that YouTube's doing. Chris said we ain't against you. You're very welcome here. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, you're good, Fantastico. He said, I'm drinking a big cold beer and smoking a cig. I got you. Hey, yo, Gamer for Life, you streaming right now? Oh, let me go to your page. What you streaming on? You ain't streaming on YouTube. Let me see. Okay, I just popped up the chat back again. DJ Reek, you out of here, man? Have a good night, bro. Appreciate you coming by the show. Hanging out for a little bit. Let's see. Oh my God, there's a lot of chat to read. Fantastico said this is AI. What you talking about? What's AI? Chris said I'd be in the gym up to 5 hours. Damn. What you be doing in the gym for 5 hours, Chris? Good Lord. What you be getting like the massages and the sauna and stuff? Be going swimming and everything? Playing basketball or something? DJ said I eat rice almost every day. Is that why I'm always feel tired in the morning? Yeah, could be. He's out, and when I come back from going outside, yeah. Yeah, because look, I'm going to just put it like this. If a person's not doing keto, which most people don't do keto, you want to try to have your carbs earlier in the day. Okay? A perfect routine, I'm going to give you all a little quick tip. And you'll feel good with this too. If you utilize caffeine in any kind of way, try to not ever drink it right when you wake up. Okay? And I've done this before, so trust me, I'm not perfect with it. But like if you can avoid caffeine for like the first 3 or 4 hours that you wake up, and instead of drinking coffee or tea or energy drinks or anything like that, just let your body wake up naturally. And when you start to get hungry, eat some food. Get your carbs in then. If you want to eat the rice and the pasta and the bread and all that stuff, go ahead and do it then if that's really what you want to eat. But when you wake up, immediately after waking up, you want to drink water. Okay? Like at least 1 whole glass of water, maybe even like 20 ounces of water, 16 to 20 ounces of water. For my people that are with the metric system, you want to drink like 500 milliliters to a whole liter of water when you wake up, okay? Right around there. So somewhere between like 20 to 32 ounces, something like that. And I know it sounds like a lot, but depending on what you did the day before, you need that much water in your system, or at least it helps. You don't have to drink a whole liter, but it definitely helps kind of flush out the toxins from the day before, get your metabolism going, kind of wake your system up. So drink some water as soon as you wake up. Don't drink the coffee. Don't go for the energy drinks, nothing like that. And then after about, let's say, usually if you do it right, you'll probably start getting hungry maybe like a good 2 hours after waking up. All right? So you're awake. You haven't ate nothing yet. You just drink some water. And then about 2 hours after waking up, you'll start to probably get hungry. You know what I mean? Because that water will kind of get your system going. Then you eat, okay? And try to have like something big. You don't want to stuff yourself, but like eat a decent amount of food, because as the day goes on, you want to start to eat less and less. The last meal of the day, you don't want it to be no big-ass meal. You know what I'm saying? At least typically that's not the healthiest way to do it. You don't want to have like a small-ass, little bitty breakfast and then like a normal-sized lunch and then a big-ass dinner. That's the exact opposite. You want to flip that around. Have like a really big breakfast, a normal-sized lunch, and then like a small dinner. All right? And if you're still hungry before going to bed and you can't sleep, then try to have like some fruit or something like that. Make you a smoothie or something, Something like that. Put a little honey in there if you need to, okay? But yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, with the caffeine, the reason why I say do it this way is because if you have caffeine right after waking up, you're going to feel maybe that jolt of energy, but if you take it on an empty stomach, that energy will come and go hella fast, okay? Whereas if you wake up and then drink the water, wait a little bit, eat some food, and then maybe an hour or two after eating that first meal of the day, then you have your coffee, then you have your energy drink or whatever you like to use, you're going to have such a big boost of energy. And you'll have a mood boost along with it. Like you'll feel like a dopamine rush. You get what I'm saying? Most people. Now, this is not guaranteed to happen for every single living person, but in general, yeah. Just try it out. Try it out for like 2-3 days. And then come back and tell me how it went for you. All right? And that's for everybody in the chat, man. If you utilize caffeine in any kind of way, then do that. Try it out. Wake up, have some water, then wait a little while, eat a decent sized breakfast or whatever, decent sized lunch, however you want to look at it, and then have your caffeine after you eat. Try not to have it on an empty stomach. And boy, I tell you, you're going to feel so damn good. Straight up. It's always worked for me. Always. Let's see. Fantastical said was down, not good. 14. What you talking about? Bunny said, I missed the bread, chips, crackers, etc. Dude, trust me. I get it. I get it. Chips for me, like the bread and everything, I can do without it. I can live without that. But, and I like that stuff too. But chips is my weakness. 100%. I've gotten to my point where I have to be so disciplined to where I can't have chips around me. So I just don't buy them, you know? And if I do buy chips, I buy like only one bag of them. And I typically will end up eating them either the whole bag, or like if it's a big ass bag, I'll like try to get like a little small bowl of it, eat some and put it up for later. But it sucks because if I have chips left over, I'm going to want to eat them every day till they're gone, you know? And I'm not trying to say I don't have self-control, but it's like the shit is so good to me. And I just justify, I'm like, no, shit, I want to eat this. I like it. I'm finna eat it. So I just avoid it. I just keep it out from around me, you know? I don't got no chips in my home, man. If I want to eat a snack, I'll eat some fruit or like some yogurt. You know, I have some Greek yogurt. Yep. Might put some honey in there, some cinnamon. It almost tastes like, in a weird way, it tastes like cheesecake a little bit to me. You know what I mean? Without the graham cracker crust. But yeah, that's what I do. I got my own little strategies and little hacks to basically make it to where I don't get fat like I was. You know what I mean? But not everybody has to do it like that. Not everybody has to do it like that. Wait, so I'm eating blueberries and watermelon on the keto. That's okay. Not really. Cause look, Bunny, I don't know if you're tracking your diet or not with like an app or something. But I'm gonna tell you this: if you have MyFitnessPal, for example, and you put in everything that you eat for the day, if you add in the blueberries and the watermelon, you're gonna be up over 50 grams of carbs, more than likely. Okay. And with the keto diet, really you don't want to have any carbs at all, but that's virtually impossible if you're eating like vegetables and stuff, because there are carbs in vegetables. But like you want to keep your carbohydrate intake under 50, but if you can get it under 30, that's even better. 30 grams. All right. Like if you can get your carbohydrate intake under 30 grams a day, then you're on the right track. All right. But yeah, I mean, you're really not supposed to be eating fruit on the keto diet. Like it's not a thing. Just keeping it real. But now if you eat like an animal-based diet, yeah, you can have fruit, you can have your eggs, your yogurt, you can have all that stuff. But just be mindful. You know, that's why I tell people, if you're going to do certain kinds of diets, always track your food, always. It ain't just for the calories, but it's like the macros. You'll know like how much fat you're getting a day, how much protein you're getting a day, how many carbs you're getting a day. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Let's say, Sanoff said, Snoop made kids songs directed to kids saying, love everyone no matter who they are. Like a humiliation ritual after he ranted about his grandson. Look at it. Oh, wow. Damn. That makes sense because I heard about that. I heard about him, commenting on some video or some movie he was watching, right? They came after him. They said, you going to make this song. We done wrote it up for you and everything. All you got to do is just recite the lyrics. Ain't that a bitch? They got that dude, man. Messed up. He can't have no opinion of his own, basically. That's real crazy. Yeah, see what Chris just said here. Perfect example. He said rice is empty calories and it's honestly not good for you. Yeah, and look, rice tastes good and it goes really good with a lot of food, but Chris is 100% right on that. There is no nutritional value at all to rice, other than the fact that it's a carbohydrate. You know what I mean? It's a fuel source for those of you who are not doing keto. If you're just eating a regular diet, then yeah, you can utilize rice to give yourself, that storage of fuel, but you're not getting any nutrition from it at all. Like it's virtually just like a carbohydrate. That's it. No other aspects to it. Whereas fruit, like I was just saying, fruit, you have antioxidants in it. You got vitamins and minerals. You see what I'm saying? Rice don't got that at all. Straight up. But no, rice ain't bad. It's just it's not a good food to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't have any health benefits. I'll put it that way. I don't want to confuse nobody, but yeah, rice doesn't have any health benefits. Fantastico said, I live with wolves in the middle of the woods. You for real? You live in the middle of the woods, Fantastico? DJ Rick talking about changing his diet. He said, I thought rice was good. I mean, it's not as bad as bread. I'll say that. Rice is definitely a better alternative than bread is. But no, rice is like, it's just, I mean, you might as well just be eating like straight up sugar. You know what I mean? Because it'll spike the hell out your blood sugar. For real. Yeah, white rice. That's why a lot of times, like it digests fast, which is good. It breaks down fast, but it raises your blood sugar rapidly. You know what I mean? It's a high glycemic food. Yeah. He said, I prefer eating fruit. That's good. He said brown rice, I heard, was the one. Well, really, you don't want to eat too much brown rice either because brown rice has a lot of anti-nutrients with it, which is ironic. You would think brown rice was the healthier one because it's got like the germ on there and the this and the that. There's B vitamins on the outside of the brown rice, but like there's other anti-nutrients with it that's in the whole, which is the reason why, like, if you go to Japan and Asian countries, they don't eat no brown rice. They don't fuck with it. They only eat white rice, and there's a reason, you know. And plus, brown rice, to me, that shit does not taste good. You gotta cook the hell out of it too. You gotta boil brown rice for hellas just to make it, palatable. So yeah. Let's see. Catch up with the chat. Fantastico said, am I testing AI? Not with this. I have used AI before, but like mainly when I use AI, it's all for thumbnails. Pretty much. Let's see. Fantastico said, I know you partly real, but this is BS. Fantastico, you saw me on the stream, bro. You saw my arms and everything. You didn't see my face, at least I don't think. Some of y'all have. Some of y'all know me in real life. But you said, I tell you a joke, you laugh or won't. Guy was that? Huh? Fantastico, you good, man? I think you might have had one too many beers, my friend. You said bought a hula hoop cheap, $3 USD. Yeah, I never learned how to do that shit, hula hooping. I guess I'm not coordinated or something. Like I tried, but nah, I can't fuck with a hula hoop. But $3, that is cheap. Chris said no, just working out full body takes a while. Yeah, that's true. It does. Plus, if you do full body every single day, you're gonna be fucking sore. You're gonna be broken down. You ain't gonna be able to. I mean, I'm not gonna say you won't be able to, but you won't feel like going to the gym every day doing full body. And I was doing that crazy dumb shit, like 6 days a week, trying to work out every aspect of my body because I would be like, okay, now I want to run over here. Like the gym became more of like a recreational fun activity for me rather than like a tool to like get in better shape or like build more muscle. Like the gym was just an outlet for a while. And there wasn't nothing going on in my life to where I was like, oh, I got to get out my energy or my frustration. It was so much fun. Like the gym was literally like a fun place to go for me, you know? Plus the way I felt having all that energy, I'm like, fuck it, let's just do it. Working out full body like a crazy person. Okay, Chris said you're supposed to drink 2 gallons of water a day, but definitely work up to it though, y'all. You know what I mean? I don't disagree with what he said, especially if you're a tall person. Like if you're like 6'2", 6'3", and above, then 2 gallons a day isn't bad. But if you are like a woman and you're like 5'3" and you're 110 pounds, then yeah, you don't need 2 gallons. But either way, whatever amount of water you drink, I think a gallon a day is optimal for most people. But if you are a person who you have like 1 or 2 glasses of water a day, right? You don't want to just all of a sudden tomorrow start drinking a gallon. You got to work up to it, get your body used to it. You see what I'm saying? You got to get used to it. Chris said, I love chips. Yeah, man, I know. Shit. I know exactly what you mean, man. Hot fries, I can always tell y'all, hot fries, my favorite chips, hands down. But they're so bad for you. All them damn chemicals and ingredients in it. Yeah, I can't be eating that shit every day. Now, when I was in my 20s, I could eat whatever I wanted to. I could literally go a whole day with eating nothing but chips. And that's it. And it wouldn't affect me in any kind of negative way, at least that I could see. You know, at least I didn't feel any different. I was smoking cigarettes, drinking, alcohol, fucking eating chips and shit throughout the day and snacks, right? And it just ain't good for you, you know? Eventually, as I got older, it did catch up with me. Now, I wasn't doing that every single day all the time, but yeah, I got to a point in life where that's not sustainable. As you get older, things change, man, for sure. That's gonna say disciplined as a musician. Yep. I mean, you got to be, because look, if I don't take care of myself, right, then I won't be able to make the good quality music. You know what I mean? It's like a synergy. If I'm not healthy and I don't have energy and I don't have focus, then I can't make music. Or like I technically could still make music, but it won't be on the same level as if I were like, in good health. Because when you feel good, you think better, you make better decisions, you feel better overall, so then everything just flows better. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree. You have to be disciplined as a musician, or at least you should be. Okay, I got you, Chris. Do your thing, man. Sano said, I ain't no health nutrition coach, but I heard the caveman diet is the best diet to do, as it's just pure natural foods. The caveman diet, you mean like carnivore? Caveman diet? You talking about just like eating meat all the time? I mean, you could do that. I wouldn't do it like that, though. It'd be kind of boring. Now, I have actually done that before. Okay? I've done all types of diets before, y'all. I've done keto. The only thing, I'll say it like this, the only thing I haven't done is the vegan diet. I would never do a vegan diet ever in my life. There's no point. Straight up. You have to eat a whole lot of plants to get your nutrition. It's just not worth it. But yeah, I think if someone out there in my chat or watching a replay or anything like that, if you are suffering from any type of health problem, and I'm not giving no medical advice, I'm going to put that disclaimer out there. But if you're going through any type of health challenges, any type of health problems, you just don't feel good, you got low energy, your mood is low, let's say you're not like in a good mood most times, try to do an elimination diet. And what I mean by that is most people are not allergic. I'd say virtually everybody is not allergic to meat. Okay? So what you could do is for about a week, all the way up to 30 days, between 7 to 30 days, a week to a month, just eat like only meat every single day. Okay? And not just any kind of protein, just meat. Like chicken, pork, turkey, beef, stuff like that. Deer, some people like deer meat. I think deer meat tastes great. But yeah, eat like that every single day. Try to get some organ meats in there too a little bit to get the nutrition, if you can tolerate it. Because like liver and shit, I hate the taste of liver, but it has a lot of nutrition. You just don't want to eat a whole lot of it, like maybe a piece of liver a day or something like that. But anyway, you can try it out for a while and see if you feel better. 9 times out of 10, you will. So the caveman diet, or AKA, I guess, carnivore diet, I wouldn't say it's the best diet, but the best diet for you is whatever you can stick to. You know what I mean? If you could eat like that every single day and you always feel great and have no issues, then go ahead. But some things have like a time and place. You know what I mean? I think that if you need to, go ahead and do that. The elimination diet or a keto diet, right? But most people cannot eat that way forever. That's just a fact. Fantasco, what you talking about, bro? You said rice, spaghetti, white bread. Sometimes I feel empty working out the next day. Are you saying that's all you eat? Is spaghetti and rice and stuff and bread? You said stay between insulin and the stress hormone, you good? Oh yeah, insulin and cortisol. Yep. Yeah, you don't want to have too high insulin, but you also don't want to have too high cortisol. Son off said brown rice is gross. It is. He said, Orin, you come this far and read. Sorry, mate. All cool. Are you good, man? Okay, welcome back, Avery. Welcome back. Favorite kid mod. That's a fact. Senoff said, I'll be literally near dead doing vegan diets. Our bodies need meat, and obviously the good meat's right. Yep. Yeah, because it's hard to get protein from plants. Now you can, but when it comes to meat, animal protein, you're going to get all the amino acids. You're not going to get that from eating just one plant. You know what I mean? You got to eat a whole bunch of different kinds of plants, and most people don't want to do that shit. Plus, I think there's like things that you can't really get from plants at all that you can only get from meat. So yeah, meat is kind of like required in a diet. But I will say there are some people I've seen eating a vegan diet, and they seem okay, but I don't really know how that's going to look for them long term. You said I ate deer heart, it pumped. You was eating wait, what? You was eating a pumping deer heart? Fantastico. Was it like a hunt that you just did? Like you just hunted a deer or something? Said bigger deer in English. Unhealthy, maybe? Well, if it was unhealthy, I don't know if you want to be eating it. Avery said, low-key, I'm not vegan. Haven't done much diets like I used to. Hate food when I was younger and used to just say no to eating. Wow. I think I remember you saying something like that. Like you got to remind yourself to eat. So I still don't really like food, to be honest, but I'll eat. So then, like, I had a period when I ate anything and everything because it was comforting to eat. Safe to say I've had my issues with food, yeah. I think, I'm not going to say most people, but there are some people where that'll happen in life, where you'll have some type of unhealthy relationship with food, Especially if you're like especially for people who are like overweight or underweight or whatever. Like, it is kind of difficult to find a happy medium when it comes to food because in America, at least, with all the different options we have, all the junk food, processed food, then people have like a body image, complex, where people don't want to be fat, but they also don't want to like put in the work to be healthy and be in shape. It creates a very, very conflicting issue when it comes to food because, there's so much food available to us that tastes good, looks good, and is addicting, but it's just not good for you. And then the healthy food, a lot of people, they have some type of idea thinking, oh, it's expensive to eat healthy. But really it's not. You would end up spending more money getting shit like McDonald's and all this fast food every day, as opposed to if you just went to a grocery store and just bought regular, normal food and brought it home and cooked it yourself. You see my point? But if you look at food like that's real food that is healthier for you than the shit that's on the shelves, if you look at that kind of food like it's boring and unappetizing, then you have to make it taste good. Put your seasons in there, you know what I mean? Make it interesting. Do your own little combinations of meals and then see what works for you. Watch some videos here on YouTube on like different ways to make different meals. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely possible to be healthy and eat right and enjoy it. I mean, I do. I like everything that I eat. You know what I mean? But it takes some adapting to. If you eat chips and all that stuff all the time, you eat processed foods, drink soda, if you're that kind of person, it's gonna take you a minute to adapt. But let me just tell y'all this. Every 30 days, your taste buds reset, okay? So if you do something for at least a month, eventually you'll be like, okay, this is cool. I actually like this. And you'll start to prefer eating real natural food over eating junk food. You get what I'm saying? All right, y'all, we're all caught up with the chat for the most part. Good talk, man. I think what we was like chatting for like an hour or something. Yeah, okay. You gotta remind yourself to eat now. I never really had the feeling in my body that says I'm hungry. Yep. Set a timer, yep. Like every 3 or 4 hours, you know. Really, I mean, most people can make it like 5, 6 hours between meals. But if you're active and if you have an appetite, then some people, they might have to eat every 3 hours. But not like big ass meals, you know. They might just eat like a little small plate of food or something and then keep it going. It works for people like that. You know, some people, they can eat like one big meal a day or 2 big meals a day. Some people need, you know, a bunch of little small meals. It all depends on their system, the way their body functions, you know. Yep, Fantastical said good talk. That's right. Soda quit sometimes, but regularly maybe 6 years ago. Beer though, yeah, I don't drink soda at all. I stopped drinking soda when I was 26, so it's been like 8 years, been almost a decade since I drink soda. You know what I mean? Or at least since I like purposely cut it out of my diet. But beer, I'm not gonna say I would never have beer again in my life, but whenever I drink beer, I just don't be feeling good. You know, it messes with my gut, be making me feel bloated and shit. I'm like, nah, I don't want that. You know what I mean? All right, y'all, we're caught up. We're caught up. Let me do something right quick, and I'll be right back. All right, we're gonna get back to the game. Alright, y'all, I'm back, man. I appreciate y'all patience. Yeah, I had to make some ginger tea, dog. I had some pasta today, and speaking of being bloated on all that, I was starting to feel that way. I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and make some ginger right quick. But when I say ginger tea, I do it two ways. Okay, I take just regular plain ginger root, like just raw, straight ginger root. I put it in a blender with a little bit of water, blend it up real quick, pour that through a strainer, and drink that. Right, like a cold pressed ginger juice. Cold pressed ginger juice, and then after I do that, you know, I kind of run some water over it a little bit, keep drinking it, and then I put hot water on it, and then drink that. Because there's things you can get from the ginger, like when it's like not heated up, that you can't get once you put the hot water on it. You see what I mean? I think it's called gingerol. Gingerol? Yeah, it's a compound that's in ginger. Anyway, let's see. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like on the video, sub to the channel, all that type of stuff. All right. I'm thinking about switching up my outfit here a little bit. Which one should we get, y'all? Got a couple different choices here. Look at this one. What the hell? I forgot all about that. That's crazy looking. Oh, gingerol. Not ginger oil. It's gingerol, not ginger oil. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Oil. Okay, let's see. Yo, there we go. We got it. Let me rock this a little bit. Damn, and it has like status stuff to it. No, that's not ale, not ginger ale. No, that's a totally different thing. No, it's ginger raw. Ginger raw. Gingerol. It's a compound. Ginger ale is a type of drink. Totally different thing. Where's that one thing I got? Here we go. Yeah, let's rock this, man. Do I got anything else like that? Let's try to make it match a little bit. Although the arm guards match the outfit. Yeah, they really do. Some of these actually match quite nice, though. And see, at this point, I'm not really going for like the defense and the perks and stuff like that, just because I'm so overpowered in this game that it kind of doesn't matter, you know. Like yeah, it don't matter what we pick. Let's go with this one. Kind of like the monk wraps. Yeah, looking spiffy, man. Yeah, nice outfit. I dig it. A lot of them really look good with the whole thing. They fit quite well. You know, we'll go with these though. Check me out now, dog. Check me out. How about that? Yeah. Looking pretty cool, man. Let's go ahead and knock this boss up out of here. Let's get this bitch. Wait, what? Oh, hell no. Damn, where's the keenness of Tiger then? That's what I'm looking for, right? I'm gonna have to look this up because I totally forgot what the hell this mug is. And I don't want to like take a lot of time looking for it, you know? Avery said that sounds something my Papa Joe would make me, or make when he's drunk. What, ginger ale? What you talking about? Let me look this up though. Keenness. So tight. Let's find out what this is. Oh, okay. Oh, what? I could have sworn I had to beat this guy first. I'm confused. Well, I guess we gotta beat the tiger guy. I thought the tiger boss was the end of the. I thought he was like the final boss in this chapter. Maybe I'm mistaken. Anyway, okay, we can go there then. Knock his ass up out of here. I could have sworn I never needed this before though, but then again, it's been like an entire year since I last played this game. Don't Don't you just love that teleportation, man? This game is just OG as fuck. Damn, look at this. Savage. Carnage around. Alright, y'all, let's go. This is actually going to be a tough fight right here. Wish me luck.
Bloody hell. What's the hold up this time? Suck your offerings and go breed more rats. If you dare to muck up the king's practice again, I'll serve your dimwit son up for supper. Myself. Ain't you that old loser? Where'd you come from? You bird-faced mug.
Well, look at his eyes, man. This dude's crazy.
Who cares anyway? I'll gobble you up first.
Alright, y'all, here we go. Oh shit, he messed me up. Damn, homie. Hold on, let me do my thing, man. Bitch ass tiger. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, this time is way easier, man. I'm gonna tell y'all. The first time I ever fought this guy right here, it took me almost an entire stream. Actually, it took me half of one stream and almost a whole nother one. See how much damage he's doing. That's me with all my armor and shit.
Get out there! Watch me through.
God dang. Hold up, dog. Hold up. Oh, shit.
Let's see what it do. Oh, God. Take this.
No, we ain't come this far, and then to lose now, man. We ain't lost no fight yet against these bosses. Now let's play through. Fuck that. Gotcha, dumbass boy. See ya.
This body of yours is perfect for the art of rock solid.
Damn, I just noticed that the eyes blink. That's crazy. Okay, well, we did it. We did it. We did it. Let's go. Let's hop on down here. Yo, does that remind anybody of anything? Y'all ever seen the movie Aladdin? The original one? Yeah, it's like early in the movie. There's a when Aladdin's out there in the sand, I think, right? And the mouth open up like that. That's what it reminds me of. It's like a tiger-looking thing right in the sand. Opens up just like this. Yeah, we got some hidden enemies up in here. They're hella weak though, but still. Gotta be on guard a little bit. Straight headbutt the shit out of him. Oh shit, they messed me up. Hold on. Damn, bro, hold up, man. I know I ain't finna get down by these dudes, man. Fuck no. Never that. Get up out of here. Yeah, that would've been embarrassing to get beat by them. You can't be having that. Item converted to will. Oh, okay, it's something else. Some silk. Okay. There's a way to get that item up there. I forgot. It's like a certain way you gotta jump or something. Let's see. Get him out. Oh, we missed it. Oh well. Not a big deal. So yeah, this is where the boss is. This is it. This is it. We made it, y'all. Now this fight, you think that the tiger dude, you know, he was fairly easy to beat. You know, I'm just gonna keep it real. That wasn't too bad. This fight though that I'm finna get into, way more complex. Oh, let me talk to him. This dude still over here? Yeah, he's over here.
Oh, it's you again.
Yeah, what's up, dog? Remember me?
You've bested the Yoguai.
I just like the way this dude walks, man. He's got like a real G'd walk. You know?
Self-refinement is the way to make golden pills. I can never repay you for saving my life. Oh, here, a token of my gratitude.
What you got? What you just give me? Oh yeah, mine core, okay. Well then let's see what he got. We probably don't need none of this stuff. Yeah, I'm maxed out. Except for on these. Stamina recovery rates. Well. I got 10 mind cores. Okay. Yeah, I might not need none of these to be honest. The stamina though, I think I'll buy these. Let's go ahead and get all of them. Every last one of them.
From yin and yang, 5 elements emerge. Each nature inherits its unique creation. Each form embodies a universe.
Why he just throw it to me? He could just hand it to me. Goofy ass fox. Wildly crazy fox. Okay, we're good on those. Mortal medicines. I don't need to buy any of these, to be honest. We're good. Now, what does this one do again? Oh, no, absolutely not. Nope. Nope, we're straight. Check out the store. Oh, I never got this? Sure. We got enough. We got, damn, look how much money I got. Good Lord. I got 100. Yeah, 155,000. Yeah, we got plenty. We definitely can afford that. Okay. Well, there's that, man. Yeah, let's go. We're good. Thank you, Fox. Let's go beat up a rat. Alright, y'all. Now, I know that we're OP. I know that we got a lot of things on our side with this, but still, I don't really believe it's going to be an easy fight because it's more of a strategic thing rather than a power thing. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. The storm is still going. What the fuck? Oh, no. Okay, it works.
Besides
Here we go.
every stage, a villain resides. Beneath every mountain, an abyss lies. Where disparities persist, bloodbaths may arise. I cannot escape, and nor can you!
Man, I hated this. I fought this boss like on 3 different days. It took me hellas to beat this guy. Alright, y'all. Wish me luck, man. Here we go. I gotta lock all the way in. Look at this. My health is already more than halfway gone. Fuck. Okay, come on. Go get him, y'all. Get him. Get him.
All the realms can withstand its power!
Damn, did he kill all of them? No, I think there's one clone left over there. Okay, they're good. They're good. Good Lord, come on, man. Alright, we're gonna de-transform now. Alright, that's it. How the hell did that miss, man? They cheating now. As he getting his ass whooped, the game cheating on his behalf. Oh shit. It's over. It's over. It's over, bitch. Yeah, boy. Right in the solar plexus.
You disciple, you're a fool. You stole her lang spell and snatched the great sage's relic. You even took your master's heed. Just for a short reign over this barren valley.
Wait, what the hell? Where did he get a Scottish accent from? Wasn't the dude just speaking Chinese? Oh, right. Yeah, it was his head all along. I forgot about that.
Amitabha. I am Bodhisattva Lingji of New Mount Sumeru, the warden of this rat. After the great sage's passing, his sixth senses were scattered across the mortal realm. This thieving rat chanced upon one of them, yet hindered by his meager might, he could not absorb its power. Thus he schemed with wicked intent. A victim of his deceit, I had my head taken by him. The sense requires such a grand container to release its power. I should bear the blame for his reign of havoc upon this ridge again. Through your valor and sagacity, order has been restored. You are the sole worthy one to keep it.
That's right.
Please, keep it secure.
Order has been restored. That's right. Oh yeah, chapter 3 is at snow level, isn't it? Wait, we just got another relic, even though we already had it. Yeah, we getting through this game pretty quick, man. I'm shocked. was like, yo, I gotta get rid of this fox. That's a crazy dream.
Men, beasts, Buddhas, Yaoguais. Each of them bears a distinct root from birth, superior and inferior. None should disturb what's decided. Am I right, Sun Wukong?
And with that, y'all, chapter 2 is in the books.
With the wind and sand you've endured here, did you reach the forgotten kingdom at the end of the land? Did you find the clash of stones and the fall of Tiger's acolyte? If you shut your ears and heed only your inner murmur, I fear the more you yearn for flawless endings, the further you'll stray from the path. Rats and cats, neither grasped their destiny, and yet neither admitted it. Listen closely, young one. Their complaints ride upon the wind.
Oh, nice. Okay, we started streaming like what, 117? We're at 124 now. It's not bad. All right, y'all. Well, chapter 2 is done. All right. And with that, the game is not won, not yet. But the stream is over for this one today. Okay, Black with Wukong, we're going to have to come back to it another time. All right. But with that being said, y'all, it is time to go. It's time to end the show. But I will be back right away with the music stream for y'all, okay? So I'm in the mood to make some music, man, most definitely. I don't really know what I'm going to make yet, but it's going to be something, all right? So if y'all want to come on by, come back and see what I'm going to make, you know what I mean? Then, yeah, go ahead and do that. But either way, whether I see y'all back here very shortly or not, I hope you all have a great rest of your morning, your evening, your noon, or your night. All right? Hit that like button on the way out for me if you haven't already. Sub to the channel as well if you haven't already. All right? Because you never know when I go live unless you subscribe. Okay? So yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming through. You most definitely do. So come on back and see me here in a few. All right? But yeah, whatever time it is, wherever y'all may be around the world, I appreciate all y'all once again. And until next time, y'all. Peace out.